Welcome to the Weekly Dog Sportsman Podcast Show. It's your boy Mac on Scott the Man Russian.
And I'm Salim on Taylor Street.
And the name of this segment is Our Heart Hoops. You gang banging? Got little hearts. Yeah, we love you. We love this basketball thing. There's a lot going on. First off, I want to say congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks. Bro.
Hey, kudos to the Milwaukee Bucks, man. I told y'all, in the previous episode that, hey, Milwaukee, that's the team. And I felt that was going to get there. I had another team another Saturday. And I got smacked. They cheated them. We ain't going to talk about that. But kudos to Milwaukee, man.
Yeah. Hey, like, subscribe, share for this content. Y'all know what it is, man. We in bunker one. And, man, Joe, y'all got to start putting some respect on this cup. I've been hearing a lot of people out here talking about how the cup ain't this, the cup ain't that. Y'all got to put some respect on the cup, especially right now, a team like Milwaukee, who started out 0-8 or 1-7 or something, they reckon to kick off the season with something done. For them to come out, show up and win the cup. Mm-hmm. This is what Dane came to Milwaukee for. Last season was it was a coaching shot. It was a throwaway season for them. This year, right here, I seen two superstar players team up against a team like Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City, they got Shea, that they had pulled off one of the greatest trades in the offseason with Eckenstein. Y'all know we be messing up the names. But big homie from New York, he got up out of New York. And New York tried to fill that void with Cat, but Cat's so weak, we ain't going to even get into that. But Oklahoma State, they just proved to me that was a super example on why I always call Oklahoma City a pretender. Even though they got the best record, they in the West, they a good regular season team, but when it comes down to crunch time, though, you got to have superstar players. And Giannis shows Shea what a superstar player is. When the lights and the action is on and it matter the most, Giannis come through 19 rebounds, 20-some points, then Dame. He didn't have to hit the watch because it was Dame time the whole game. He didn't have to hit the clock. The game was never in jeopardy, really. It was back and forth for a minute. That second half, they came out and showed the world what they finna be. They finna be a real problem. They're in the middle of the pack, but they finna be a real problem because it's weak teams like New York at the top. Boston kind of got a hangover. Cleveland, they got a new coach, but it's the same team. They really ain't on that, man. I really dig Milwaukee, bro, and I proved they stamped it. They ain't got to hoist the trophy. I don't care if y'all saying it's not a real trophy. To me, it's a real trophy. The Weekly Dog, we're gonna represent the cup it's the first chip. It show the strength.
Kudos to them for them playing hard like that. I love it because the guys, it's really for the guys that's on the bench too. They don't really get paid like that, like how Dan get paid,
right?
Like how Antetokounmpo get paid. They getting paid the starters, but the guys on the bench, that's $512,000 now. You know what I'm saying? You divide by 12, 13.
They go probably see good $250 out of taxes, so that's a good bonus. You feel me? That's $250,000.
Everybody get about 40 a piece, But to be honest with you, I feel like that was for them. Saying that's why I love that. And OKC, they just another team that's like you said, they might be pretenders. They haven't showed up at the big stages yet. In the playoffs, they did go second round, but they haven't did that. And this was a good time to show what y'all got, but. They not with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Holmgren.
Holmgren was missing.
Holmgren is missing. I don't know when he comes back.
Yeah, he was missing.
They're not fully loaded. And they still got some going to do that. I feel like they still going to be a team that's going to be there at the end, one of the top 4 teams, you know what I'm saying?
Final 4?
Yeah, I feel like they still one of those teams. Final 4 in they conference.
Right, okay. Right.
Let's get that right. Let's get that straight.
So I was just going to ask you, then you think they going to make the Western Conference Finals?
No.
What's the odds on that? You know what I mean? What's the odds on that? Because I'm not sure. They got the best record in the West. They're going to have a decent playoff seat in the West, but I don't really know where they at, man. But I'm proud of them, bro. I'm proud they made that 5. But I'm upset about how they hoop.
But for some young guys,
they didn't really look good.
They didn't take the second youngest team in the league, and they already going based on what they did. When they going based on what they did last year and this year, you got to still show them love for just even being in that position. They could have easily folded at the last year's playoffs and just chill back and relax.
They get paid to hoop. Job done, job not done. Job wasn't done. Milwaukee, half of the job done. Like, this dice math. When you play dice and you got the tall, small, and all. Milwaukee, they hit the small. You know what I'm saying? They hit the small, but they still got work to do, though. They still got to hit the all. They got to hit the other side. They got to hit the all.
OKC still got a little bit. Kudos to y'all, because y'all still got $200K. So, regardless, they got,
they got money, but we gambling, man. We gambling on this shit.
That was a gamble. That's how I felt like that was. I felt like Giannis wanted to more. He wanted to have $500K plus all that. Like, that's what Giannis does. You know what I'm saying? He do that. I think they more focused.
They ain't got nobody that do that. OKC ain't got nobody that do that. And like you said, Milwaukee Giannis, he do that, and we know Dame do that. And the East, they gonna be a problem all year, Joe. They 14 and 11. They in the middle of the pack. Man, when they start playing these teams like Cleveland and they giving Milwaukee points, y'all better not be sleeping on taking the points from Milwaukee and taking Giannis to get that 25, him and Dame. A lot of games, they score 25 a lot. They not going to cruise off. This just going to make their camaraderie even better. They got Jackson off the bench. He locking down that 3 spot. Trent is hitting buckets. Trent coming in. He the real reason why OKC couldn't catch no ground.
And
he came in, and they hot.
Been hot.
Yeah, they figured it out. So shout out, put some respect on Doc Rivers' name. He represents Chicago. Y'all talking about he can win. We've been keeping all the receipts that all y'all crazy miles on these radio shows be talking about. Doc Rivers over at all that, man. You go through adversity. That's the thing about Chicago. We always go through adversity, and we always come on the other side. And just was a major win for Doc Rivers, winning this title, putting that team together, because he was just through in there, and he figured it out. And Dame and Giannis, they really figured it out. And I really, shout out to them, man. But you want to get to C-Red a little bit? I know I kind of beat the horse with that boy, but C-Red.
That was a cup. That's a championship. You got to show some love to chips like that, and that's what you're doing. You just automatically putting a stamp on like, nah, this means more than just a breeze through. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's really real. The first winners was
the Lakers.
LeBron. Man, after that, I'm still football. He like, nah, I'm trying to go for the same thing. I got me a ring, now I got this. So it's important because we winning money for the bench.
You gotta have that. They winning money for the bench. And they add to their legacy, man. I respect that. I think they should hang the banner. They talking about the Lakers won't hang that banner. They might not hang it now because it's new and fresh. But like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, trust me, they gonna hang those
like
banners. They gonna hang those banners.
Yeah, that's just like the NCAA tournaments. Like you have them tournaments during the season, you still got pride in those. Like I never felt like any type of tournament. You always felt like, oh, we win this, boy. It felt like a championship,
right? Like the Maui National and all that. Them tournaments counted college NIL money. They counted. They count there too. Yep. But Bulls, man, C-Red. I'm just happy it's some trade talks.
Let's get right into it,
It's trade talks, man. It's family trade talks. We got to be close to Christmas because I've been on this on my Christmas list for years. I don't care who they trade exactly be, but just trade them, man. Just shake this team up, and let's just move on. I'm really ready to put this team behind me. And I'm a true blue Bulls fan. I love the Bulls, but I'm ready to put this team behind me. And man, I just want them to just trade these guys. They still on pace. They on pace to win 32 games, of course. They actually been on a winning streak. They didn't won 2 games.
12 and 15. Bulls 12 and 15.
Patrick Williams back. Go ahead. What you got? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say the Bulls 12 and 15. That's first thing first because I just want to mention our record before we start going all over and talking about rebuilding and everything. Me personally, I'm a true Bulls fan. I'm gonna go every single year. Whether we floating at 500, I know when I go to a game, it's gonna be entertainment. I never went to a Bulls game that wasn't entertaining. And they was always, do what they do. So I want to keep that same energy. But like you said, the trade talk has been as crazy as ever as far as these guys getting out of here. Like you said, Zach LaVine, really,
we starting to see names now. At first it was like Zach LaVine, but now we starting to see names.
I just don't want them to jump into like stop fishing with Kobe. I want to still keep Kobe. Even though he having a terrible year this year.
He didn't win Most Improved Player last year. Go ahead though, my bad.
Definitely, IU. Don't put him on no trade blocks and all that because I just don't understand if we trading. What is your expectations on once we trade You want to see just a whole new Bulls, type of squad.
We need a whole new restyle for the Bulls.
So you said, how many on the team that you would keep?
I would keep nobody. We need a new general manager. We need the Bulls. The Bulls is going through the same thing the Bears is going through, except for the Bears at least got Caleb Williams. The Bulls don't even have a Caleb Williams. We need a new coach. We need a new general manager. We need new players. So I say let's try and get draft capital, because believe it or not, I've been watching college basketball for a reason. Y'all might not know, but I'm watching for a reason because I'm scouting the Bulls' next team. I want to be in the know-it-all when this draft come around, because if they selling y'all a bill of goods on Cooper Flag, I'm gonna say that right there. Like, Flag is hot, but there's some other diaper dandies that's out there, and the NIL got them in there. And they're gonna be around, and I think if we attack the market, get rid of these players, get us some decent players, but get some draft capital, I think the Bulls will be okay. You know,
I think we got some decent players, man. They still doing the job for me as far as going on the overs. They gonna continue to do that all year, and it hasn't stopped yet. The Bulls will get over 120 every night almost.
Yeah, that's been a solid lot. But that's the only thing you can count on. Like, I want my team to be a loser, like the White Sox. I love the White Sox. They went on a historical losing spree. That's what we get paid for. Us the weekly dog. We gambling. We need paid on knowing that a team is gonna lose or knowing that a team is gonna win. The Bulls, they like the Cubs in a sense where they gonna win some games, they gonna lose some games.
It's not nothing new. Nothing has changed.
So you can't make no money with the Bulls, and that's why I'm frustrated. I want them to trade these players and lose a bunch of games so I can get paid. That's what I'm looking for. So they're my expectations right there. You ask what my expectations are? I want the Bulls to lose a lot. I want them to trade these players for other draft capital and weaker players, and lose a lot of games, so we can pick some of these diaper dandies up that might be coming out, that might be lottery picks. And the sports bettor like me can bet the Bulls to lose with confidence and bet the other team to cover the spread with confidence, because if they keep winning games and have no confidence, I can't really put the Bulls on the ticket. But I've been riding the over, so that's why I'm at on C Red side. I'm riding the over.
Yeah, ride with the over, you know. And they haven't got traded yet, but it's getting close. So this is nothing normal, nothing new. You know, around trade time, that talks is even flaring even more, because now people seeing what Zach LaVine is doing this year, and Bulls, which is a lot of Bulls players, they scoring. So whatever team they go to, they can fit right in. We don't got no bums in our team that go to a good team, they can fit right in. We got all those type of players that's just not working together. It's not working on our squad.
We don't got those type of players. I disagree totally.
I'm talking about fit in. I understand.
I'm just saying, players like Caruso. On Chicago, he was the Caruso. He was like a good player.
About on this squad this year.
And I'm just telling you, he's the same type of players. I'm using him as an example. He went to OKC. And he's a bum in OKC. And like a player like Kobe White, he'll go to a player like some other team, and he gonna be like a not good player over there. A player like Ayo.
I'm talking about LaVine and Vucevic.
They gonna really be bums no matter where they go. That's why it's so hard for us to get rid of them, because they bums here. Zach LaVine, a bum.
That's because we expect them to be the man. They're not supposed to be the man. They go to a team where it's like, you got LeBron, you got AD and all that. You just a role. He perfect for that situation.
Who?
Like LaVine, like he going somewhere.
So instead of like D'Angelo Russell, Zach LaVine in that role.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
He'll show up over there.
Absolutely, with LeBron gonna show up. I'm not gonna put him down. He never been Russell. He still average 25 a game. Granted, I don't get it. His shooting's. Like, he shoot over 51% per. He like a 50, 40, 90 dude. And nothing has changed. You know, his fall off is 47% field goal shooting.
Man, it's bigger than numbers, man. Basketball don't be about the stats.
I'm just saying, him on another squad, he's not a leader. He's not a leader for C Red. He's not a leader for us. He could be somewhere else and just be a role player that can fit in. And we got those type of players right now. Our stock is great right now. So let's get some value for him, because that's why they can't get rid of him. He's $50 million.
He getting paid the max, and he's not a max player.
So it's tough to get rid of him because we owe him too much money. We owe bullshit too much. But they playing real good right now. That's why people thinking now we can make some moves happen and get a lot of players for one player.
Yeah, I'm hoping we overflood our roster with young talent and young picks. That's my goal. I wouldn't mind keeping Ayo and Kobe White. At least Ayo. I would like to keep Ayo. If we gonna keep anybody on this team, like out of all of this whole team, anybody on this team, I would want to keep Ayo.
Yeah, he got the most. He got his potential.
I want to keep him.
His potential, like it is, like when he was in college. Now he's starting to play like he played when he was in college. He's starting to become more mature quicker because he's been playing since day one.
Man, he's 4 years.
You're seeing it now. You're seeing
like in the NBA, 4 years you are who you are in the NBA. Like I rarely see players play past 4 years in the NBA and then just all of a sudden just be like a
no. I'm
great
talking
player.
about his role is great to me. He could be great in his role. Like for instance, I mean, a Zach Prime player, Hart. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, he ain't come in with that type of I understand he gonna be like Josh Hart getting the rebounds and all that, but in his role, he can be a solid player. You know what I'm saying? He just needs to be a one of those type of Drew Holiday type of guys. You know, follow his lead, play defense, get better at defense, and then your shot gonna become like it's already wet. It's just that he got to put up more. You know, and he's still driving the ball crazy. I love the way he drives. He got energy. He an energy guy. You know.
Yeah.
So we can't get rid of him because. We need all the young guys we can get. Patrick Williams, though, don't think it's not. You got to go too. He gone. Get him up out of here. He got to be put in some type of trade talk.
Please get rid of
Patrick Williams.
Get rid of Pat.
And other than that, we good with the young guys. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's all I really had on C Red, bro. I want to get more into something that make me feel a little bit more better. Let's get to these college hoops.
Yes,
man, it's so much going on in the college landscape. I just want to shout out, you know what I mean, these girls, these women, I should say, because with the WNBA being gone, and it's like the sports landscape is being dominated by a bunch of men's sports right now. Women's college basketball was still it with no CC, no Angel. It's still it. These backcourts, and I was telling y'all about tracking teams during Thanksgiving time. These are a couple of teams I'm tracking. And I ain't finna go over the top with y'all, but I'm just gonna say this Sunday, if y'all come across this iHeart Hoop before Sunday, which hint to my editor and my producers, man, can we get this out before Sunday? This the move right here. LSU, they number 5 in the country. They got big 4 and them. Y'all already know 4 and them. They be on that. They got like 5 dogs over there. That's just dogs that can score, rebound, all that. Over there, they got like an Angel Reese type player with a J and a stiff handle with a, like, it's ridiculous. So they playing on Sunday, take the spread. UConn, they got Strong, they got Page over there, they got Shea over there, like that backcourt, and they got a big, UConn got a big now. LSU got like a couple of tweeners. UConn got a real big, like, Strong, you're going to be hearing about her all season. That's why they rank higher, and they going to be dominant in the tournament. They definitely going to be dominant. But they play on Sunday, and then Notre Dame. They got like a James Worthy type girl playing the second guy, like, well, Olivia Miles, and like, I don't even want to mess with their names. I ain't going to get into it, but they backcourt. Well, they got dogs in Notre Dame. The Fight Irish women basketball team is the real deal, official. They got some of the best guards. Both of them can handle the rock, play defense, shoot the tray ball, drive to the hole, hand in hand. And these not diaper dandies. I told y'all about the diaper dandies last week. These all players they play on Sunday. All 3 of these teams play on Sunday. They not the dogs. Take the spreads. They the favorites. But we taking the favorites on these teams, and we taking the favorites, but we ain't taking the money line. We taking the spread. Because let me tell you, these girls will eat your kids. They not coming to play around with y'all. So I got to the betterverse a little bit with that, and I'm going to leave that there for y'all. I've been tracking these teams. Y'all don't think I'm a good tracker? Take these dogs against them and see what happens to those dogs. Take them dogs against them. They're going to be some big dogs, but I guarantee they're going to be some big, soft snow dogs this Sunday when you got to go against them top 5. Those 3 backcourts right there finna put that work in on Sunday, man. And this iHeart Hoops, E.
Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving that. You know, he with the women. He went over to the women's show, and he had a lot of knowledge. He been doing his research on these women basketball. I ain't gonna even front to y'all, America. So when he said, it's the truth. Like LSU, like you said, they look at them now. They rank number 4 now. You know, last time we spoke about LSU, it was plus 2,000 to win. Now you ain't getting that number no more.
Nah,
I just want to throw that out there because you know we be having the goods for you.
We coming with it. We
we
see we in uniform. We got our shirts.
Yes.
We got our shirts though. We moving the show around. We do appreciation party.
That's a nice 3-teamer right there though. I can't wait to that. You know what I'm saying? We be able to punch that ticket in. I'm definitely trying to sneak that one in.
Sunday, get to it, man. Shout out Hoops. Other side of the break, we coming with East top five. You ready? Trying to get to this football thing, man. East top five.
Get to this NFL
thing.
Get
to NFL. A little bit. Y'all know what it is. The Weekly Dog Sportsman Podcast Show. It's your boy Macro Scott, the man Russian.
And I'm East Salim, the man Taylor Street.
Other side of the break. East top five.